Hi everyone, welcome back to another video.
And throughout our holiday here at the Carte Restaurants Resort Hotel, we're going to take you along with us for breakfast, lunch and evening meal.
We're also going to take you across a buffet, show you what things look like and some of the taste trying. We're going to taste try some of the things, see if they're good or not so good.
We're also going to include all of the a la carte restaurants, so definitely keep watching this video. We're going to show you the Turkish a la carte restaurant, the Mexican and the Asian, so all three bookings that you're allowed within 1 week's stay here. So we're going to take you along, show you a little bit of the food, and at the very end we are going to give you some reviews in terms of what we think of the buffet restaurant, of the lunchtime pool restaurant, and all of the three a la carte, what are our favourite things, what's not so good, just give you more top tips and just a bit of a review and an overview really of all of the food here at the Carte Restaurants Resort. So come and join us on all of our food experiences here.
Let's get to it.
This is the main restaurant, and this is where you have your breakfast, lunch here, and also evening meal as well. It's pretty quiet here right now for breakfast time. This is currently about 7:30. Here appears to be at the moment while we're here 7 till 10, but it gets really busy once it gets to then it'll get it's busy, won't it? Our first morning when the weather wasn't too good, we came down later and it was very, very busy. these are definitely a winner. The mixed omelette. So this is omelette with a bit of everything in it. So from olives, cheese, tomato, herbs, I can't get to it. A bit of everything, basically thrown in. And I've just got some mushrooms and tomatoes and things as well. These are winner. I've had them way too many times, but never mind, we're on holiday. And I definitely recommend them to anybody else. In terms of definitely the hot food, the omelettes seem to be the best. And you can just ask for, say, cheese, tomato, olive. We just found it was just easier to say a bit of everything because actually we like everything anyway. So getting a bit of everything thrown in is really good. So now for sweets, definitely. These white chocolate croissants are the best.
And pancakes.
Don't tip your plate too much. Thought they were going to fall off then. So Emily's got pancakes with Nutella and cinnamon sugar. The pancakes are all made fresh, so that's definitely a winner for breakfast as well. That's really, really nice. But these croissants, all three of us have really enjoyed these, haven't we? Definitely. I'll insert some footage of some of the other, I don't even know what you call them, like sweetbreads. A little bit like a bread, not really a croissant, more like a bread, with a bit like almost like a custardy type thing in the middle. They were really nice, but they've only been available a couple of days, haven't they? I'll insert some footage now of those. Joining us here at the Pool Bar restaurant for lunchtime. Definitely the place to come.
Definitely.
Had beautiful pasta, haven't we? Jacket potatoes,
Burgers,
chicken,
paninis.
all different things, isn't there? But the pasta for us has been a winner, hasn't it?
Definitely.
So this is this an arrabbiata one?
Yeah, pen arrabbiata.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to the footage now of everything we've compiled and put together at lunchtime, which will include all the just overview of the food, each of the stations that we've been to. But with a doubt, it's been the highlight of our day in terms of eating. It's been really, really good. Highly recommend it. So let's go to the footage now at lunchtime. Lunchtime. So you've gone for the beef pasta?
Yeah.
Beef pasta.
I think it's like a...
Yeah, like tomato sauce and yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you. So this here is the Philly cheesesteak, which has got steak in it and mushrooms, salad, cheese. You can have what you want in it because she asks you if there's certain things that you want or not. So I just say everything and she throws everything in there. But that is absolutely amazing. The Philly cheesesteak, definitely recommended. Is you can have a sausage one or a chicken one, which again is everything thrown in, salad, cheese. And it's some chicken that's done on like a spit, like a chicken kebab type meat. Lunchtime, and we've got some more of the pasta. The pasta seems to change. I think it might be changing every day, or it might be maybe every other day. We haven't necessarily gone to the pasta station every single day. But yesterday we had a totally different pasta, so it was more like a bolognese kind of pasta. And today I've gone for a tikka masala pasta, which is just creamy and curry, cheese, herb. It's absolutely beautiful, really, really nice. So fresh pasta is definitely something to give a try. And as I say, I think the board changes, so there's always 3 different pastas on, and maybe every day or so it may change, or one of them may change. So I'll show you what Emily's had as well. And you've got the, is it the pesto pasta?
very
That's
nice.
really, really good, isn't it? I tried yours as well, and you tried mine. Did you like mine? Yeah?
They're all beautiful.
Yeah, the fresh pasta's definitely really, really, really nice. And you get a really big portion actually, don't you, as well? Yeah. Thank you. Got a jacket potato. What have you got? Cheese, butter, cheese,
And olives.
olives, sweet corn. Very nice. So it's lunchtime. Emily's having a fave.
James been to me, so good.
Every day Emily's gone to the pasta station. It's really good.
He almost knows my name now.
Mine doesn't even look that appetising, but it's garlicky and creamy and spicy. Spaghetti bolognese there, which is really, really good.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And then we've got, it didn't have a word for this actually. It didn't have a name, sorry, a word on a name.
Tagliatelle, creamy, curry.
Well, he made this up for me because what they had on the menu, I just asked if we could have like
It's really
the
good.
tikka masala from the other day, but he's made this up for me, which is just tagliatelle with garlic, cheese, spicy sauce, cream. So again, if you ask for certain things, they'll just make things up for you. That's really, really nice.
So here are all the ice creams. I've had, which ones have I had? I've had this one and a few other ones. Actually they have some different ones today. They've got like ice creams and then they've got some like ice lolly kind of things. But yeah, they're really good. It's only open from 11 till 4.
So the cakes here in the patisserie are really nice, very similar to what's in the buffet restaurant, but they're very, very cold and fresh, so it's still worth coming if you just want a little morning or afternoon little coffee and cake break. So the sponges here, anything that's coloured sponge seems to be like a flavour. So this one is like a blueberry. If you get like a ready sponge, it's usually like a cherry or a raspberry, and green sponge is often an apple. So the coloured sponge differs the flavour. This here is like a coconut, sort of creamy with a chocolate cake. That's very nice. And then the green one there is like a milk kind of jelly type cake. And then the coffees here, very good. Seem quite a lot stronger actually. Although the other coffees are still really nice at the bar and the pool bar, here just seems to be a little bit stronger. is actually a water bottle machine with lots of fresh bottles of water in there. So now we're going to get to the footage of the main restaurant, the buffet restaurant here. It does serve lunch and it also serves evening meal. We've only had lunch a couple of times. Definitely prefer the pool bar restaurants for lunchtime. But for evening meals, we've had that quite a few times. I'm going to insert some footage now of an overview of the buffet food. Bear in mind it does change. There are a few things that are different each night. So this is just an example of a possible evening in the buffet restaurant. But some things are very similar. So I'm going to insert some footage of the buffet restaurant, and then from there what we're going to do is go straight to the a la carte restaurants, and at the very end of the video we're going to give our review of the buffet restaurant as well as the a la carte restaurants and tell you which ones are our favourite. Desserts. This is from the main buffet restaurant, isn't it?
So we've tried all this plate. So it was like a blueberry cake, got some lots of baklava, creme brulee.
It was a brownie.
Like a brownie Russian cake.
Yeah, and then there's this one's here with all different bits and pieces on there. The reason we weren't going to try them on camera, were we? It is quite loud, to be honest, but we'll see what we get done. So we're trying this one, which is like
I don't like that because it's got coconut on it.
It looked like a tiffin, but it's actually quite soft.
Is it? Yeah, it is quite soft. What's this?
This one's like a tiramisu. That's nice. The tiramisu is probably the better one. The baklava is really good. But what was called a brownie isn't like we thought, you know, brownie life, no.
Yeah.
Try a brownie. It's more like one of those, like, anyone in the UK probably will know what I mean. It's like, I think it's called like a Russian cake. You get it from like bakery. It's like a soft sponge that's like soaked in something.
It's like truffle.
Like a truffle cake kind of thing. And it's like that. The creme brulee kind of creme caramel thing was really nice, wasn't it? What are we going to try next? Cheesecake?
Cheesecake, yeah. So I think this is a
this is like a cheesecake.
Don't forget to cheers.
Well, I don't think I like that.
It's a bit vinegary.
Well, that's not got a nice taste to it. The tiramisu is amazing.
It's also just called a fish and chip shop.
But that's the thing though, in an all-inclusive, and especially here, there's loads of desserts, like a lot of all-inclusives are. It's hard to pick.
So many massive cakes as well. You can get a massive stomach cake.
Yeah. But the tiramisu, anyone, you know, thinking of coming here, tiramisu is amazing.
The tiramisu is amazing. No! Wait for me.
And anyone who's not coming here, well, I've just told you that the tiramisu is really good. The reception and lobby area. If you want to book any of the a la carte restaurants, you come along to this area here, which is guest relations. There's a sign here for a la carte restaurants between 10 and 12 every day except Thursday, and I would definitely recommend, highly recommend, you booking the a la carte restaurants as soon as you get here. Come to this point between 10 and 12 on the first day of your stay. Book all 3 restaurants as soon as you can, just to avoid disappointment if you can't get in. So trying the main meal and it's really beautiful. Chicken's really good, the duck's really good. What are you on like?
Yeah, I'm loving it.
Yeah, and the noodles are really tasty as well. I think the mains definitely, do you think seem nicer than the starters?
I think they're better.
Future Laura editing, epic fail. Well, unfortunately the dessert's definitely not for us. It's a bit of a gloopy mess. It's not it's not rice pudding as we know rice pudding, but there we are. definitely just stick to the ice cream. That's definitely not for me.
Not for me either.
So let's get to an overview of the food here at the Carte Star Resort Hotel. We definitely think for the a la carte restaurants that the best one overall was the Mexican restaurant. I think all of the courses, we just enjoyed every single one of them, including the dessert. The Asian restaurant was nice. The mains were very, very good in terms of the main dishes. The starters were okay and the dessert was appalling. That was just really not for us at all. In terms of the Turkish restaurant, again, a lot of the food was really nice in terms of the starters. I think it was more the mains that weren't as good, but they were still okay. But again, the dessert was awful. But overall, it was still worth doing all the 3 a la carte restaurants because you do get a slightly different theming in terms of where you're sitting, the music, just the ambience around you. So definitely worth doing all of the 3 a la carte restaurants. But for us personally, the Mexican was the winner. Everything that I'm doing in this video is obviously very subjective. Food is something that's very specific to people, isn't it? So it's what's our opinion isn't necessarily somebody else's, but I can only go on what we physically saw, what we had to eat. So starting off with breakfast, for us personally, the omelette station was one of the better things to have in terms of savoury, and in terms of sweet, there was a few sort of sweet breads, chocolate croissant things, and all of those things will all be things that I've already detailed. Some of it just wasn't our taste. So the things that I've mentioned are the things that for us personally were our highlights in terms of breakfast. So moving on to lunchtime, we did eat in the buffet restaurant, the main restaurant there, at lunchtime, but only twice, and that was more due to the weather, because when it rains really heavy, the pool bar restaurant isn't actually open. We did experience it at lunchtime. I wasn't massively impressed, I must admit, because I think the lunchtime is very similar to the evening meal, and I think I was expecting something different for both sittings, and it wasn't very different at all. For lunchtime, without a shadow of a doubt, you have to go to the pool bar restaurant. It has so much to offer in terms of pasta, paninis, jacket potatoes, chicken, just so many things that were really good. Everything that we had to eat in the pool bar restaurant was really nice. There wasn't anything that we had that we didn't like. So without a doubt, that is the highlight of our food here at the Carte Star Resort Hotel. The lunchtime was amazing at the pool bar restaurant. So anyone interested in coming here, and that's the reason why you've watched this video, definitely bear that in mind and go there. So moving on to the evening meal, the main buffet, as I say, in the restaurant is very similar. I would say it does differ slightly, or a few of the dishes would differ, but then the rest of it is very much the same. I'd say about the buffet restaurant, after a couple of nights in there, I'd had enough really. I think it was good food. I wouldn't say anything was really bad food, and again, it's personal taste. And we also went into CD itself to experience a restaurant there that we obviously paid for and everything. So I'm not sure about what timing I've put the videos out at this point, but if I've not already put the video out to do with CD, the actual resort of CD, and seeing the ruins and our lovely meal on that evening, then definitely be sure to check that video out when it does come out, because the restaurant there was absolutely amazing. If you like our content, everything that we've done here on this video, be sure to give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and as I say, keep an eye out for any of our other videos here in Turkey. And indeed, if you're interested in other videos such as Fortaventura, Disneyland Paris, there's various different things on our channel. So everybody, that's the end of the food review here at the Carte Star Resort Hotel. It's been a wonderful holiday. It has been really nice, and hopefully you've enjoyed all the footage that we've put together of all of the overview of the food. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thanks ever so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel and we'll see you next time. Bye everyone.